Hey Bestie Vibes, welcome back to my channel. My name is Trebe, and today we're going to be discussing my first month of my 6-month challenge. It's finally over. We're on month 2 officially, and we're going to review everything that I've done in June regarding the challenge. So, if you're new here, or if you just want a refresher, this challenge is me trying to keep up with art, content creation, streaming, and movement. And June was mainly about laying down the foundation of doing those things. And we're going to be talking about how I'm going to be pivoting based on the things that I learned in June. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to be sharing the stats, the growth, the lessons, and the moments, all that I had in June. And that sentence didn't make any sense, but whatever. And I'm basically going to be talking about what is working, what's not working, and basically things that I learned in those 4 different segments. So if you're chasing a creative goal, a fitness goal, whatever you're doing with your life, let me know down in the comments. And if you're interested in seeing a gay man from the Midwest trying to achieve his life goals, give me a like or even a subscription if I'm lucky. And stay tuned. Let's get into it. So our first section we're going to be talking about is art. I've been doing art for my whole life, basically. And I have to say, throughout June, it was okay. I kept up with it as much as I could. I feel like content creation and streaming and movement all took up a lot more of my time. And I need to, like I said earlier in my intro, I need to pivot to where I can find the time to do art. But I did do art. And we're going to showcase all the art that I did do in the month of June. I'm going to show you here my sketchbook. So you're going to have a little tour of my sketchbook and my quirky art. And my digital sketchbook as well, which is not as much because I'm still learning how to make digital art. With the Apple Pencil. And also, I might include some just little creative things that I've been doing. I also painted this month, and I made a TikTok for that, which was really fun. But I think what I learned for this month is that I need to make time for art and just do better at time management. I have been doing really well with my movement and my social life and streaming and all of that. I really need to just find time to do the art because I have the time, right? I do. So I think the coolest thing is getting back into art, and my skills are rapidly getting better. I'm getting back to where because I was really good when I was a teenager, but over the years as an adult, I haven't really got into it. But it's nice that I'm having that muscle memory and I'm starting to slowly get better. I'm slowly getting back to where I was with art. So that's really all I had to say about art. I know that's not that much and it's not that interesting compared to the other sections, but hopefully in my July wrap up, I will have more art to show and to talk about. Okay, so our next section is going to be content creation, which is honestly the section that I am having the most fun with. And it in the past videos it was just my YouTube section, but it's now evolved because we're pivoting into the content creation section, and that's because I'm including TikTok in all of this. So it just makes sense to be calling it content creation. So we'll start with TikTok. I posted consistently every single day in June, and I posted probably anywhere from 3 to 6 TikToks a day. Yeah, and it's been really fun. I've been doing a lot of cool things, a lot of fun things, just kind of silly, goofy, and also posting my stream clips from when I stream video games. What have I learned from posting on TikTok? I learned that I need to not necessarily niche down, because I'm not doing that, because I'm the niche. I'm the niche, right? So not necessarily niche down, but I need to come up with theories on TikTok that make sense. So moving forward, I'm going to make cause I make good morning videos every day, but I'm going to make them a little more intentional and more entertaining for the audience. And then I'm going to make car talks where I just talk about whatever I want, current events, blah blah blah, dating, blah, whatever. And I'm going to be making mini vlogs. So if you are someone that subscribes, I have 19 subscribers on YouTube, and you watch my videos, I have streaming videos. My streams just upload here to YouTube. I have now vlogs. I've recorded my second vlog, a picnic vlog.
Well, we ate. We even ate the crumble cookie, but I didn't film that. But I did film it on TikTok. There's Pat. How was it?
The cookie?
The picnic.
Or the experience?
The experience.
It was great.
Vlog.
10 out of 10.
And my first vlog was Pride, which is really special because I'm a gay man. So that was cool that was my first vlog. And I'm getting really comfortable with the vlog stuff. I'm getting comfortable talking to the camera, which is nice. Especially since I'm trying to be making content, right? So anyway, before I forget, we're gonna move on here and talk about the stats for TikTok. So we're gonna do an overview for TikTok right now. On the screen, you'll see the key metrics for June, all of the month of June. Post views, I got 29,000, which is great, I mean, I know some people are getting that per video, not me though. Profile views, 754, likes, 2,083, comments, 233, shares, 31, and I made 46 cents. That's not necessarily true. I did make $75 on my first live, and I already spent it on the TikTok shop, but it doesn't show that for some reason. And then my follower metrics, this says 1680, but I have 1682, so. And I gained 199 followers in the month of June. And I know that's not a lot, but you have to remember I'm trying to make content that is like Vanilla Mace or that type of creator, Jenna Marbles, like those types of people. And that takes a lot, I think personally, that takes a lot more time because I'm trying to build a little brand around my personality, and that can be hard. And I'm also just doing this for fun. But I do, I'm gonna be honest with you, vulnerable. Oh. I'm getting a little crazy here. I want to be an entertainer, content creator. I think there's nothing wrong with that. People upload, there's like, what, 2 million or more? I don't know if it's 2 million or 2 billion. I don't know. But that's how many uploads a day happen on YouTube. So if you happen to find me and subscribe, that's amazing. Because like I'm in the void of videos, right? But anyway, that's a tangent. So with YouTube, I started at 0 and I had 19 subscribers. Hello, hello. If you're watching and you're a subscriber, let me know. Unless you want to be silent, that's okay. But we're gonna go straight into the stats here for YouTube. The views, I've had 9,647 views on all of my videos, including shorts. Shorts I do the best on. I think I've had several shorts go past 1,000 views and have decent engagement. So that's good. But I expected that because it's like TikTok, right? Like, not everyone wants to invest their time in a creator they don't know. My watch time hours are 31. It says 17 subscribers on the screen, but I have 19 last time I checked. But this is just in the month of June, so 2 subscribers came into July. Average view duration is very bad. It's only 32. I don't know if that's 32 seconds or 32 minutes. I don't know. I hope it's not seconds. That's bad. My impressions. I don't necessarily know what all this means, but whatever. And my click-through rate's not that good. It's 1.8. Like I said, I don't really know. I need to like watch a YouTube video of someone explaining this stuff, but whatever. So, what I've found is I have to understand that the content that I'm making, since I'm personality based more and I'm making this challenge, I can't expect I'm not niched down. Like, one of my friends, she has a sourdough company and a candle company, and all her content is just that. And I think that's easier to build. I'm not like saying like, oh, it's so much easier for her because she has a established business or whatever. But it is easier to build something when you have a niche and that's all you're doing, because people expect it, right? So, yeah. So, what are my thoughts on that? On both of these platforms. I really like YouTube. I've always have been an avid watcher of YouTube since I was literally like 14. And when it comes to TikTok, I do enjoy it, but I find some of the things frustrating when it comes to making TikTok stuff. For example, I made a TikTok video with a trending sound that I've noticed that people are getting like the smallest view count I saw on this trending audio was 1,000. I got 32 views. So that's why I'm like kind of going to be changing my content, pivoting my content a lot. Because I don't want to just like I'm not trying to be someone that's just trying to get viral. Like, that's just not what I'm trying to do. I mean, that'd be cool, but I'm not going to lie. But yeah, so that's content creation. So now we're going to go to one of my favorite segments, which is streaming video games on Twitch, Kick, YouTube, and TikTok. So if you ever want to watch me play video games, now you know where to find me. And speaking of, my name is TreyBay91 across all platforms besides Instagram. Instagram is the TreyBay, but whatever. Plug. So I started off with 0 Twitch followers. I now have 20. I don't know what these stats are going to say because I have not pulled them up. Let me go ahead and do that for June. Alright, so let's just start with the stats for the month of June. I had an average of 2.4 viewers in my streams. I didn't get my, what am I trying to say? I didn't get my, best streams. Like, I didn't go through every single stream and like find my worst and my best. I'm pretty sure my best one was a Sims 2 stream and it had like 40 viewers. But I'm averaging about 2 per stream, which is, I think it's pretty good. I have not yet had no one in my streams, so that is nice. I mean, on TikTok I have, but that's another story. And in this segment, we're only going to talk about Twitch. I will mention real quick as we're going over these stats. Kick, I have 8 followers and I average about 3 to 10 per stream. TikTok is really bad. I don't know what's going on with TikTok. I know I mess up a lot because you're not supposed to mention YouTube or Twitch in your live streams, and I have on accident, and I think that they suppress your views when the algorithm, I mean, that's what I've been told. I don't know how true that is. I might just suck on TikTok. But anyway, let's continue this. I have 21 followers, and if you know anything about Twitch, once you get to 50, and I've hit every other goal besides the follower count, once you hit 50, you become TikTok affiliate, and that's when you can start doing some cooler stuff with your streams. I've streamed 32 hours. I have 62 unique viewers. I don't really know what that means, and 62 unique chatters. I'm sorry that I don't know what these mean. I need to sit down and like look it up and see what they mean, but those are the stats for my streams. I've had a lot of fun with streams. It's been really fun. I played, I play The Sims 1 through 4. I've played Peak. I've played Roblox. And I like variety streaming. It's a lot more fun, even though The Sims does bring the most people to my streams. And I'll never stop streaming The Sims. It's one of my favorite games, so I'll be playing that for the rest of my life, probably. Now, what's the most frustrating thing about streams? It's not the low views, because I expected that. It's more of people self-promoting, and I'll tell you where. Okay, we'll just start with that. With self-promoting, it's just annoying when someone won't stop. I'm okay with them being like, hey, I'm a artist for streamers and I make banners and stuff once, but if you're spamming that, I finally found out that I can time people out. So that's what I'm going to be doing moving forward. Like, yeah, you can self-promote yourself once, but if that's all you're doing in my stream, I will time you out and then eventually ban you, because that's just annoying, Like, bro, that's annoying. Like, nobody wants to see, like, it's not fun for the streamer. Okay, piece of advice: if you are a banner artist or something, it's not fun for the streamer for you to just engage and that's all you do is promote yourself. I think if you do want to do that, you should at least want to continue watching that person. Like, don't just go into someone's stream and promote yourself. Like, if you don't vibe with that person, you don't think you would keep watching them, I'm sorry, I think you shouldn't sub to them just in the hopes that they're going to pay you to make stuff for them. I just think that's, I don't know. I think that's dumb. But the other thing that's frustrating is I did have some hate, some discrimination, some mean people that were homophobic and racist come into my stream. It's only happened once, but it was really irritating. I might cut it and put it into this. I haven't decided yet, so if I don't, I'm sorry. But it was hateful, it was gross, and I did ban those people, but that's how I found out that you can time out people and ban them. Like, I didn't know how to do that before. So, but otherwise, I've had a lot of cool engagement and some really cool people, and I've noticed a few people have returned to my streams, so that's really cool. But yeah, so in July, I'm going to focus on just doing it regularly, and my set schedule right now is Tuesday through Thursday no matter what, and the weekends are more optional. Today is Saturday. I have not streamed yet, but I did a lot today, and I'm recording this video. So, last but not least, movement. This is the one that I'm the most consistent with. This is the one I'm doing the best at. I walk anywhere from 2 to 4 miles a day, sometimes 5 miles. So yeah, I'm not really doing bad in this one. So, yeah, that's what I have to say. Like, I am enjoying it, and I'm gonna insert some B-roll of me in the places that I've walked. This isn't just about losing weight, it's also about mental health. And with doing all the stuff that I'm doing, content creation, a lot of art, a lot of creative things, and even streaming and engaging with people that way, and also having a full-time job, it kind of grounds me to where I'm not just burnt out and overwhelmed. Like, that's kind of what these walks are doing for me. But also, your boy's getting fit. But that's all I really have to say about movement. There's not much to that for me right now. So, sorry it's the shortest segment, but it's also, I don't have much to say because it's pretty much it. So, that was month 1 out of 6. June is over. It is now July. And what the biggest takeaway from this is, like, I don't always have to be perfect. I just have to show up and keep doing it. And I'm really enjoying all of it. I mean, there are some downs and some times when I'm frustrated, or like me putting in effort and seeing people like on TikTok where people are just begging for views, or they're begging for followers, and they're begging for, you know, to get to 10,000 followers, and then you look at their page and they don't even make content. All they're doing is begging people so they can go viral. That's frustrating because I'm actually making content that I think is good, and then I'm seeing people who are begging to go viral. They do go viral, and then begging people for followers, and they do get those followers. But I have to look at it this way. I'm actually doing something I enjoy, and I'm not begging people for things that, you know, just for you to follow me. You know, I'm not gonna do that. So there's that. And honestly, it's like, this is my personal opinion. Sorry, I'm inserting my opinion in this update video. But if that's all you want is just followers without making content, like, what's gonna happen when, like, those people are just gonna be your followers? I just don't really get that. But maybe they're trying to be QVC people. There's a lot of that going on TikTok. And you do have to have a certain amount of followers before you can get there. But it's like, why not do it the way I'm doing it, where you make content that is good? I mean, and it might be bad. Maybe my content's bad. I don't know. I won't know until I know. Anyway, but speaking for July, moving forward, I am pivoting. I had some conversations with random people. A lot of people I've talked to think I should go into the vlog space, which I'm going to be doing. I already have started that journey. And that'll fall under content creation as well. Yeah. But yeah, so if you liked everything I talked about, hit that like button. Subscribe even if you want, right? And also in the comment section, let me know if you have any goals and anything that you are trying to do. What have you found to be most helpful? It can be anything. It can be a book recommendation for me. It can be a creator. If you create content, what have you noticed that's helped you, right? So anyway, thank you for watching. Until we meet again. Oh, before you go, I am pivoting everything. So this series probably will become a 1-month video, just for an update, and I will do weekly short updates. So if you are watching this and you're trying to keep track of everything, I just want you to know that I'm moving. And if you don't like that, comment and let me know, and I'll try to keep doing it this way. But I'm going to be making shorts for the weekly updates, and then we're going to do a long form video like this for the monthly one. And that's mainly because I'm also making vlogs and I work full time, so it is a lot. So I want to do, and I think it'll be more interesting to go over the whole month, because me having to look at the analytics every week is hard for me mentally. So I would rather do that once a month. But anyway, like I said, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.
I'll eat one, but you should probably have another one, huh?
Oh, no, it is poisonous. What the hell's happening?
What?
I think I got poisoned. It's just poisoning
Oh,
me
no!
right over. Oh my god.
It's electric. It's electrocuting us.
That's stupid.
Wait, what's
AF.
that?
I don't think I'm gonna make it. I did it. Ah! Girl.
I'm getting.